Computer. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on for the team call. This is my highlight of every week. I love seeing you all and wish I could just jump through the phone and hug everybody because it's so much fun. I guess we just saw almost all of you. Sorry, Jenna. But Jenna had just bigger things to do at conference. Like a great big trip. And I think you were smart
Mhm.
and cautious not to like risk getting sick before the trip. So I'm going to start us off. I'm going to pull a card. Let's see what it came up with. I like this one. I prioritize my well-being. My thoughts and feelings create my inner joy and peace. I choose to look within to become more aware of my thoughts and feelings. I can hold a feeling or choose to trade it in for something new. Nothing external has power over me unless I give it power. Oh, sorry, guys. I think I brought this card on for all of you today. Flip the switch. Instead of looking outside myself, I will look within. I will make intentional choices. I am what? I am blank. I don't know what we're supposed to fill in the blank. But all right, good card. Good card.
Yep.
Maybe it resonated with some of you, but I think the universe chose that one for me today. But I did take a little nap, so that might help. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, let me go ahead and get us going, just digging in with our training right now. So, um, let me see. All right. Again, thank you so much for being on. Today, we're going to talk about building your intel. And, if you've ever, if you could instantly know your client's biggest skin frustration, their favorite products, or their birthday, how much easier would it make your business? How much easier would it make conversations in your business? So I am extra glad you are here tonight because we are diving into one of the most overlooked but most powerful skills in growing your Abby business, and it's building your intel. So think of your intel as your personal treasure map. And the more you know about your clients and prospects, the easier it is to connect, serve, and sell. And I'll let you in on a little secret. And you know it. People buy from people who know them. Now, let's backtrack for a minute. Week one was all about building belief in yourself, in Abby, and the impact you can make as an ambassador. And we focus on shifting from I'm not a salesperson to confidently owning the role of guiding people to solutions while also tackling the most common limiting beliefs. So by the end of last week, which the contest ended right now, right? You've earned your confidence badge, maybe, and laid the foundation for future recruiting conversations. So, congratulations to, Janet, Christy, Chandra, Vicki, and Jenna all earned the confidence badge. Now, I just saw last minute we had Paige shared her story and Montana shared her story. So it looks like now to do the badge, you have to do all of them plus the bonus. So I don't know if you got all of that in, but I'm glad you guys are at least collecting points. Did either of you? I know Montana said she didn't quite get the badge. Paige? Okay, all right. But you have points because at the end of 6 weeks, we're going to be collecting points just for fun because it's just fun to do. So I'm glad you guys are on. So now, before we dig into grabbing intel, I would love to take a few minutes for you to share your wins from last week. Who would like to share a win?
I had two sales this week,
That's awesome.
two glow trios,
Wow, good for you.
and I have a sad one on the one I did today. She was going to do the $49 ambassador, and when we went to check her out, it always pops up. Do you want to check out as blah blah? Add your ambassador. What it didn't do it. It jumped right over it and said, "Thank you for your order."
You know what? So now, though, you can go back and
Mhm.
do the $49 digital kit.
Yeah.
Say now is not too late, and because you have to order first in order to get
Mm-hmm.
the digital kit. But I don't know why that pop-up didn't come up because it would give them opportunities to join the other thing. But I would
Mhm.
definitely like right now message her and say, I just learned something.
Yeah. She said, well, I'll do it after I get it in. I don't still, I won't mind still doing it then.
Yeah, well, get her to do it. Remind
And
her of the
like,
free bag.
I need to tell her
Okay.
about that.
What state?
Mississippi. Actually,
Mississippi. Ah!
it's okay. I was like, oh, I'm so
No,
proud,
well,
but I'm so sad.
I know it's like an arm wrestle over there from Mississippi, but like Arizona was too, man. I had some fire under my hiney on that
They,
one, but
they was coming out of state for you, Anita.
yeah, I know, I know. It would have been fine. Um, but yeah, just let her know now you understand the process, and now it's definitely something she can do and grab the ambassador bag if
Mhm.
she's ready.
Yeah,
So,
I was
yay.
excited.
And I am working on a Mississippi one. Actually,
Uh,
I'm talking my mom into it, and she's like, I can't sell anything, but she's always complaining, I need to find a little part-time job online. And so I actually just talked with her. I was like, look, and I'll just be honest, she doesn't wear Color Street either and never wanted to do a party for me. I do her toes for her, but she doesn't wear polish on her hands. And she did a party for me, and family members that don't order from me ordered from her party. So I told her, I said, well, look, if you, because she needs products. So if she does it, she's going to do the 279 kit. And I said, well, if you do it, I'll work your Facebook page for a little bit until you get all the family in there buying. Because once they start buying, they'll keep buying.
I know. That's funny. Oh, mama. Or your friends, I don't know. Montana, I would love if you could share. Montana had an event and she had 25 scans at the event. What on earth did you do or say to get them?
So I kind of tricked everybody, but once I tricked them, it worked out because then they was interested. So I did a little giveaway, just like a little goodie bag, with a little head wrap and mirror and just small things. And I would just say, I started out saying, "Hey, how are you?" And they'd say, "Good, how are you?" And I'd say, "I'm doing a giveaway. Would you like to take our analysis to be entered?" And they're like, "No, no, thanks." Anytime I said, would you like to take our analysis or skin analysis, anything about what it actually was, it was no thanks. But if I said, hey, I'm doing a giveaway, would you like to be entered? Sure. And they'd come right on in. Never asked what the giveaway was, what they had to do to be entered. They didn't care. It was just a giveaway and they wanted to be entered. So once I got them in there, I just handed them my card because the mirror wasn't doing right. And I said, just scan this QR code, and they'd scan it, and I'd say, and then I'd start into, this is a skin analysis. It's going to tell you your top 3 skin concerns. Well, then they're already in there. They're not going to like get off their phone and say, oh, never mind, I don't want to be entered. So then they would do it. And then as they were taking it, they were looking at their phone and seeing the analysis, and then they were asking questions about it. So I tricked them into getting in there, and then they actually was interested.
I love that. And Um, and the mirrors are great, and especially when technology works, but I really, and like it's perfect for Paige's situation and so forth. But they always say when someone's shopping and looking at product, you hand them the product. Oh, I can use my phone. You hand them the product and have them hold it and touch it. And it's just kind of like you go in and say hi to that puppy, that's a done deal. Don't touch it. Don't hold the puppy. Well, the same, it's just with all product, right? So by actually having them hold the product, which is our scan and technology, in their hand on their own phone, it is really to me, it's a good psychological thing because they can finish it and then they have it right there in their phone still. They have the link right there. They're probably just shutting their phone, but it's still in their Chrome or their Safari, whatever they use, and then they can easily go back to it. Plus, they have the email, and then Montana can follow up with them as well. But I feel like it's a really good idea to, even with the mirror at an event, still have them scan from their phone. I'm definitely going to change my approach to that. And I'm going to use your words, Montana. Good job. You
Mm-hmm.
were just, you were just not given too much information, which is fine,
Yep.
They just wanted free stuff, those people. That's
She
what
had
like
one. She had one that almost ran away.
were you there, Tina? Did you trip her?
I was there for part of it, and this lady, she said, when she told her she had to do the scan to get the entry, what did she say, Montana? It's going to tell me it's bad, really bad, or something, and she like ran out the door.
Oh, Montana, you're on mute again.
Sorry. Yeah, she walked away and she was already in my booth and she walked away. She's the only one that did that. And she was like, "Oh no, that's gonna be bad. No thanks."
And they can also pick three too. So if they don't really want to do the scan, they could still pick three.
Yeah.
And I think that's fun as well. What was my theory on that?
Well, the thing is, if you're getting
I
them
don't
in
know.
there to get into the giveaway, I mean, they'd have to do the scan to be in the giveaway.
Yeah, they could do pick three to be in it too and still get their results.
Yeah, she ran so fast it wasn't no talking to her.
But yeah, so when you do the pick three, it'll be just like an email that they'll still get the email and everything. I don't know. Oh, I was thinking it would be fun to say, hey, do pick three and then do the scan, not at an event, but just, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, do pick three and then do the scan and see if you thought your skin needed what you picked in your,
I did do that with one girl. She was really interested, like as soon as she come in, and so I kind of talked with her a little more because she was intrigued about it, and she was talking about some of her skin problems, and I said, well, before we do it, what do you think your three things are, and then we'll compare. And she liked that. She said, oh, you're definitely going to hear from me. Also, I had a guy come up, and he wanted my business card, and he said he has a shop in Ripley, a town around here. And he's always looking for new things to put in it. So he said he's going to give me a call about that.
nice. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. And we're still working on getting some essential bundles and getting more bundles in the lineup for you
Mhm.
guys. So it'll be good. And I don't know why every time I grab my cup and take a drink, not every time, but it's been doing the thumbs down. What's up with that? Have you noticed? I'm not thumbs down on you guys, I never would. But and I do like how Jenna said, yeah, but now they're going to get the emails. Vicki says, how do you do the pick three? Do you have a form? No, but that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Ooh, an entry
Mhm.
form, and they could just pick their top three concerns and fill it out. And then you could probably, would there be anything wrong if you went in later and did their skin analysis with the three items they chose? Say, hey, I saw you did this form. That might be a good backup for when your internet doesn't work at an event too. And say, then you can just do it for them, put their age on it and everything. But when you do pick three, how do you? I'm trying to get mine up right now. Let me go to my website. So I know
Computer.
on the mirror, I can definitely do it easier. Analyze.
Mhm.
So when you go, I just clicked analyze my skin and then click skin analysis and then
So
analyze my
on
skin.
the customer facing site.
That's where I am right now. So, oh, I know. I think when you hit start my analysis, oh, your name, your age.
I didn't think you even had to do the analysis to do the pick three. I think below the analysis is a choice to build your own or
I
something.
didn't see that this time. Um, I don't know. Nothing's working right now. We'll have to, if anyone can get their internet to work and we can look at that. I can't remember because I know on the mirror it comes up.
Mm-hmm. Very easy on the mirror.
Yeah.
So down at the bottom, underneath the analysis, I found where it said create your cream. Would that be?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to scroll down, but it didn't come up at first for me. I had to refresh my page and
Yeah.
scroll down again.
Create your
Okay.
cream, and then
Yep.
it says Pick
So
your
they still
3.
put their name and age, and then they put their 3 items in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. I think I'll send this in. Some of it is in French. Oh, it all is. When you click pick my cream, is yours in French?
No, mine's in English. Says
Okay.
we need information to get to know you better. Ask for my name and my age, and then tells me to pick my 3 items. But mine's in English.
Okay. Mine's in
Are
French.
you on are you on
It,
Safari or Chrome?
um, Chrome. And
Okay.
then and
Because
then
I'm
down,
on Chrome.
yeah, down at the bottom.
Hmm.
Okay, so what I ended up doing down here,
Mine says English at the bottom. You
mine
probably choose your language.
yeah, mine said English. I switched it to French and then I switched it back to English and now it's translating. So, okay.
So people don't want to do a selfie, we could do that too. Well,
Mhm.
they still get that email, don't they?
They sure do. Yep, it still
Okay.
tells them what to do. And here's another thing too is if they just don't like technology, you can have them
Hmm.
send you a picture of themselves
Hmm.
Mhm.
and you can upload
Hmm.
it and do the
Yeah.
scan that way too.
I've done that on a couple.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, like if you're having like an in-home event and you know, I don't know how you would word it, right? But if there's someone who wears a lot of makeup, they might want to take a selfie before they put their makeup on. So I don't know how to word that.
Yeah, you could just say,
You're
hey,
coming looking all Scottsdale, but no, what would you say, Jenna?
no, I think I would just say if I was saying like if I was doing an open house, like the day before the open house, I would shoot a message say, "Hey, I know you're probably most of us are going to have makeup on in the morning when you wake up. Take a selfie before you come. That way we can just upload it into there and get a good accurate reading."
There you go. The mirror doesn't let you upload, but we can you can do it from your phone or your computer.
Hmm.
Yeah, and also because I am planning an in-home event, also I'm gonna because I have a machine, give people the option if you want me to pre-make your product, let me know what you would like. So I'm gonna do that too. All fun. Okay, let's get on to
I
what
have a I have a friend who wants to order, but she's on this obsessed thing about ordering stuff and having to wait for it to get there. When she buys something, she wants to be able to use it right now in the moment. And I unfortunately,
oh, you went mute.
sorry, I bumped it. I don't care to buy it for just one person at the moment. So she is in Mississippi though. So I think Janet, you have a machine.
I do.
Would you be interested in selling her a pre-made thing? I'm trying to work out something different with her at the moment where like I give her in the moment the oh that's not supposed to happen. The the wash and the the face wash and the serum or the the collagen or hyaluronic acid. I can't remember which one she's getting, and then maybe the eye contour because she would get that free. Give that to her now, and then me order her stuff, and then it come to me, and I get her custom when it comes in. But
Keep
she's
yours.
kind of tossing that up, so I don't know.
But if she's in Mississippi, if you order it for her, she's not going to get it right away. Like you can't get it to her right away.
She's
Well,
talking about if I make it for her and she can take it to her out of my machine. Is
But
that what you were saying, Tina?
Tina's in Georgia.
She's in
well,
Mississippi a lot too.
I go to Mississippi a whole lot, and Montana's
Uh,
also in Mississippi, and so me and her were trying to work out a way where, like I said, we could just give her the 3 products that are not custom. I explained to her we can't give you anything custom in the moment because it has to be made, but she's just really obsessed with getting it in the moment.
instant gratification, huh? Another thing too is,
Well, dang, Tina, maybe you need this machine.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that just for one customer that's being stubborn. I love her, but
Yeah.
come on now.
But then she's not going to get the free eye cream unless she orders $75 or more online. And you can't, especially if it's her first order, you can't do that. So you would eat the price of the eye cream. Know what I mean?
That's true. I hadn't even thought about that. That's true.
Well, she was saying
Unless you
just
use her
order it
email.
for her, just like she's ordering it, her email, her money. it'd be her order, but just so she can have product on hand, give her the essential items, and then replace her essential items with what she gets in the mail and give her her custom cream.
Yes. Yes.
I'm trying to work that out with her, but in case I just really want her to try it because I think if she does, she'll love it and she'll order it more. So I'm just really trying to get her to do that first purchase. And then I don't think it'll be a problem. I mean, she's got the funding, whatever she can buy it, it's not a problem. It's just a matter of getting her to take that plunge the first time.
But if you order her the custom cream, then it's her custom cream, but she's already in one from Janet. So then you have her custom cream.
Well,
Because
no, I was saying if I can't get her talked into doing it where we do the order, she gets the 3 essentials now, waits for the custom cream. If I can't talk her into that part or to doing it that way, then maybe if she could just buy from Janet, I don't care as long as she buys from somebody and she gets
And
to
Tina,
use it. I don't care.
yeah, Tina, if it gets to that point, just reach out to me personally because even though she would pay me for that bottle, we could reorder my products under you so that you get your volume.
Okay, and that's fine too. Yeah, I just like I said, I just really think if she'd use it once, she would love it. She would keep coming back, and I just would like to try to find a way for her to get it.
Yeah, but Janet, you have to order the pods in multiples of 3. I mean, you would just
Yeah.
have to math it out. Yeah. And Jenna said, what about DIY? That's a good idea too. Or even just start her, like you said, with the base of it without her
Mm,
cream, and she can
right.
wait 5 days for her cream, and
Yeah.
you can order
She's
it for
she's
her.
being a little bit spoiled at the moment. I'm thinking.
A little entitled. No, I get it. Instant gratification is really, really fun. But like the longer, like if she would have just made a decision when she was talking about this to you
She's
2 days ago,
we've
she
been
would
well,
have it right now.
we've been doing this for 2 months back and forth. So
Oh, wow.
I love the
I'm like,
logic.
would you just order it already? You would have it so you won't even realize you had to wait. Just order it.
Yeah, it's only literally 5 days usually.
Right.
Mhm.
Awesome. That's awesome.
My
Oh,
my last girl, not the one today, but the one that ordered Thursday, hers was delivered today.
oh wow, good. Good.
Hmm.
I did put a note. Some are getting really held up in Tennessee for some reason. So please watch your customers' orders carefully. Track them. I
Yeah,
like
I have one that FedEx said it was delivered, even shows her name was signed, and her business was closed that day. She wasn't even there. So I'm aggravated because this is one who would probably join and
and
just have a whole bad experience.
that's the same one with the email issue.
Yeah, she finally got her email straightened out today and got that report.
Oh,
But
they didn't tell me. They did. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So now we've got to figure out where her product is.
yeah, we had to submit a claim with FedEx because it
Okay.
shows that she signed for it.
Yeah. And that's not an Abby problem. That's a FedEx.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Darn it. All right. Well, let's dig into training, ladies. Thank you so much for sharing your wins, and again, congratulations to everyone who did the challenge of the week 1 challenge and week 2. Okay, we'll get to it at the end. It's gonna be. We thought week 1 sent you a little bit out of your comfort zone. Week 2 is gonna be interesting. So. Let's talk about why Intel matters. Intel equals relationship gold. It shows you care beyond the sale. So it's not about being pushy, it's about being prepared. Clients are going to feel valued when you remember details, like how's your daughter's wedding planning going, or whatever they have going on. And that's going to build trust and loyalty. And Abby is premium, it's personalized skincare, and our conversations should feel just as personalized. So, like, let's imagine 2 people check in, maybe after an order. I really like this verbiage too. So let's say they placed an order, and I posted in our the information only chat some follow up tips and so forth. But so imagine 2 people order. You check in. One of them, one ambassador says, "Do you need anything?" And the other ambassador is going to say, last time you loved your Radiance Active or whatever, how's your skin feeling since the weather cooled down? Which one sounds a little bit more like the expert and like you know what you're doing? It's
The
kind of
second.
rhetorical, right? Yeah, the second one. And I really like that verbiage, and we need to really play into the seasons as well. Now you're like, okay, I need intel. Where am I going to go on my mission? All right. So it's everywhere if you're listening. Social media, of course, they tell us their birthdays, life events you're going to see their hobbies, and you may see their struggles. Or what about conversations? If they vent about dry skin or stress or travel, pick up on keywords and maybe orders. What's their buying pattern? What are their favorite products? We're still developing that part of the relationship, right? Because we're so new. But pay attention to their buying pattern, pay attention to their favorite products and the timing is one of the things on the follow-up is 3 weeks follow-up, say, hey, you know what, you might not think you're low, but you're going to be low. Let's do a new skin analysis. Your skin is changing, seasons are changing. Let's do that and get ready for your next order. And engagements, right? Who comments on your post? Who's opening up your emails if you track that? And who's replying to your text message? So watch for all of those things. And in the comments, go ahead and pick like an intel clue that you pick up on or you have picked up on recently from a client. Like she's training for a marathon and worried about her sun damage. Or better yet, she's a runner and her skin sags. Running is really, really bad for your skin. Um, it just, all of that gravity. So I would love to see in the comments what kind of intel you've been listening for and picking up on from your customers. Or unmute. You can unmute, throw out a few things to watch for. Baby coming, grandbaby coming, skin changing. Maybe your kid is getting ready for prom or homecoming. Bring up that
Vacation,
vacation.
back to school, teachers.
Yep. And this falls with being curious, that training that we've done on curiosity too. It's like, oh, do you have a big event you want to get ready for?
Right.
And then know that I have confidence. Like there was a lady who was having a birthday like in 6 weeks. She didn't ever answer me. She posted like in a community group. And I'm like, with confidence, I can get her a DIY or a set from my machine. And I know in 6 weeks, when she does those pictures or celebrates her birthday, she is going to feel better about her skin. But she's got to answer me and she didn't. So. But with confidence, I can say that just by looking at our pictures of the before and after pictures that we've gotten from people. So think about that. Now we want to track the intel. We think, oh, I'm going to remember that. It's not going to work. So maybe you have just a simple notebook where you can jot down your client's name and notes. Or if you like a Google Sheet or Excel, track it, put it down there. Or if you use some type of a customer tracking app, if you're super techie, I'm not even sure what that would look like anymore. I just started today just this past week, I started my 2025 calendar. But what I'm doing is now I'm going through and I have my month at a glance here. And then on the weekly pages, I like paper, guys. On the weekly pages, I wrote down Martha 1 week with the product. I already made Martha take a picture. She looked like she was gonna kill me. I work with her. It was the best picture. Her after a progress picture. It was hilarious. But then I wrote Martha's 2 weeks. And so I'm gonna go through, Patty 2 week check. Nina 1 week check type of thing. So I'm writing it down in my calendar, but I could put my intel that I collect there along with that. Maybe just in your contacts on your phone. Or I was so excited. I thought about this, but the follow-up graphic that I made, and I bounced ideas mainly off of Jen from the Pioneers. Jen has amazing customer service, and um I really have been following stuff that she's doing, and so she does post a thank you. But besides that, her and I are on about the same track of following up. The one thing she didn't mention was the follow up, like after 1 week, how are you doing? Any questions? And then the follow up at 2 weeks. Some people thought that's too often, and I still like it. So that's why I put it on there as an option. But then I was talking to someone else who just started some fitness drink. And you know what? The only time he's heard from this guy is when it's time to order. So how's that feel? If the only time your
Mhm.
customers hear from you is when it's like, we're hitting 21 weeks, let's order.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it.
Very
Up on it.
disconnected,
Yeah.
non-caring.
He picked up on it right away. Not how are you doing with it? How do you feel? What's your skin feel like? Oh, I had the best follow-up question. And she just laughed. It was so fun. I'm gonna find it. I can find it really quick. I said, oh, I was trying to get her to join too, but that didn't work. Hey, I said, how's the Abby magic feeling? Smooth like butter or snatched like a selfie filter?
Oh, I like it.
Okay, ChatGPT, but that's another thing. ChatGPT is a tool to use to make your job easier. We don't need to feel guilty about it. I always feel guilty about using it like I'm cheating, and then I'm interviewing for a job. And they asked how often, it's like, do you use, well, it's an AI company. And they're like, do you use ChatGPT and so forth? And I said, yeah, it's my bestie. They're like, good. We want you to use tools to make your job easier. Why are we thinking that making our job easier is cheating? It's not. So anyway, but so have fun with it. And that's my personality. I'm, me, you guys. Gosh, if I could be serious. Ever. But anyway, so the follow-up, then when I was doing the pretty graphic, then I thought index cards, because one way, I always change how I track people, but one way I've tracked customers in the past, and I think this is a really good way, is using a recipe box. So index cards, you can buy them and put the information on it too, but I made it into a printable 3x5. So you can just print it on cardstock if you want or whatever you want to do. But if you keep index cards in a Rolodex, and then you can even move them like with the different days of the week on it too, and like a tickler file too, if you wanted to be that organized. But otherwise, just keep it alphabetical order, however you want by your clients. And then when it's time, when you talk to them, or even you see a little bit of intel, grab that card and write it down. Now, always being paper driven is not practical. So you may want to do that notes in your phone, because you're probably going to be on your phone laying in bed, and no one's going to get out of bed to find their little note cards, but you can make notes and transfer whatever you want to do. But anyway, just some ideas on how to organize and how to track the intel you're getting. And you can also color code by prospect, new customer, VIP for quick follow-up if you still have a VIP page. But so now remember, we're gonna earn another badge. Did you like your badges, you guys? They're
Yes,
kind of
thank
corny.
you. I think they're sweet.
Did you like them? All right, kind of fun. I love the idea. They're like, ChatGPT's like, it's kind of cheesy, and I'm like, yep, sure is. I'm going for it. I love it. So yay! So we're gonna be doing some points. So now, I'm going to give you some verbiage. I'm actually just going to post it in the chat. So here's where the magic is going to happen using this intel. So we want to do some personalized check-ins, and personalized check-ins with, hey, I can't read that small print in the chat. Hey, Cindy, last time you mentioned your skin feels tight after washing. How is that going? Want me to share what's helped me? or tailored recommendations match Abby's tech plus products to their specific needs. So you can look at simple solutions, ways to get in and really think about that. Oh, shoot. I told someone about the simple solutions if she wanted to order before month end and it was a little bit cheaper, but guess what? That doesn't hit the $75 mark for her free eye cream. Oops. We'll see if she actually tries to order. Then I'm going to have to correct that. Oops. Sorry, squirrel. Surprise and delight. Remember their birthday, their anniversaries, or their milestones. And then bridge conversations. Use Intel to open doors and not close sales. Example, you mentioned loving natural products. That's why Abby's 95% plus natural-based cream might be perfect for you. So we are bridging conversations when we're gathering intel. Now, here's where the challenge comes in. All right, intel is your superpower. It's what separates a random seller from a trusted skin confidence coach. So here's your, hold on, I'm copying it because it's a doozy. I'm scaring y'all, aren't I? Anyone nervous? Yeah, I am. I wrote it. I was like, I adjusted it a little bit. I'm like, okay, that's a little. Oh, daggone it!
You're nervous. We're nervous.
I know. It always does this to me too. It gives me too many words. Okay. Still, oh my gosh, 988 words out of 1,000. Too many words. Okay. Delete, delete. Okay. There we go. So let's dig in. So first thing we're going to do is super easy, right? We are going to we're going to create a hot list of customers, friends, and contacts. All right, 10 points to create 30 people on your hot list. You know what? Somewhere I had ideas on who to think of, but just 30 customers, friends, and contacts, 10 points.
And I like our Frank's list.
Yep. Yep, exactly. Yeah, friends, relatives, neighbors, I think kids' friends. I don't know where.
You said 30.
Yeah, 30. And you get 10 points. And this will all be due, and it's already on the Google form. Okay. And then I'll go take off week 1 from the Google form. And then so start 3 new conversations daily with curiosity questions. Total of, okay, I did lower it. Okay, I said total of 15. All right, so maybe not necessarily you're getting 3 done daily, but start 3 new conversations with curiosity questions. And you know what? On our team page, there is great training on being curious, but you get 10 points for that too. And then this one's super duper easy. Drop a poll in your stories. Would you love a business that makes people glow? However you want to do it, post in your stories. Remember, this is kind of a drill for team building. And I think we do probably need to be careful. I didn't think of it, but at Color Street hasn't said anything to me about posting. So just be mindful about that too if you come from another business and they have an issue with it. But also, they're going to give you a warning. That's all they're going to do. So drop a poll in your stories. Would you love a business that makes people glow? Or would you love a business where there's a great community? I've really been leaning into the community aspect of it. And that's 10 points. And then here's the bonus challenge. Book and complete 1 extended curiosity chat with someone from your hot list. It can be a dialogue back and forth with a conversation of 5 messages. I added that part. Or pick up the phone and actually talk to them. All right. So get them engaged. I want to see that, we're putting our intel into action. And it's ultimately the next step towards recruiting success. Our job is to lead them to the next step. And this conversation will do that. And then I put in the chat, remember, we're going to earn our Intel Collector badge. But the framework, and you have to do everything plus the bonus to get the badge. The framework for a curiosity chat. So 10 to 15 minutes, or again, message conversation. Warm up, light convo. How's your week been? I saw your post about blank. That looked fun. Our goal is to make it look natural and personal, though, because one thing I don't like is when people pop in my in basket and inbox and in basket. Oh my gosh, I've dated myself. Um, Inbox and how, like, I'm really particular about this step, honestly. Like, if you don't really know me, don't ask me what I did this weekend. I struggle with that, you guys. I don't know why. That really bothers me. You don't even really know me. I know what you're doing. I know you have an ulterior motive, right? And it's none of your business what I did this weekend. If I post it on Facebook, that's fine. But otherwise, I'm weird about that. So maybe I feel like even just Ray Higdon says just go for it. Just go for the ask instead of hemming and hawing around the ask and being too much. I would rather lead it with, oh my gosh, I saw you had such a great weekend. And then lead it into something else, into more conversation. All right. I saw you had, a great weekend and hanging out with so many people. I love how connected you are with the community. Have you ever thought about adding a little side stream of income? Or if you could wave a magic wand, what would you change about your work-life balance right now? Oh, hey, I saw in your, or even don't say that. It seems like you're going through a lot right now. If you could wave a magic wand, what would you want to change about your work-life balance? And again, these need to be people that you know and you've already had conversations with. Please just don't pop in inboxes to people you don't even have conversations with. And then maybe even do the warm up and connect tomorrow. And then in a few days, continue on, right? Because if you get in their inbox and just say, hey, we've been friends forever. We haven't really connected and caught up. What's going on? I hope you're well. Leave it at that. And they're going to start seeing your stories if you show up in their inbox. I like that better. And then, so, or do you already use premium skincare, or are you more of a drugstore grab and go person? And let them talk, let them share what they want to share. And then just share a spark, just tie Abby into what they say. So you mentioned you want something flexible. That's actually one of the things I love about Abby. Or since you care about clean, effective skincare, you probably love how Abby customizes everything. And then again, don't pitch permission to continue. Don't pitch everything at once. What we're doing, our goal is to open the door. All right. Would you be open to me sending you a quick overview video to peek at? Or if you're curious, I'd be happy to share how it works. It's really simple. And start, just open the doors for conversations. We want to leave them interested and open to the next step, but not pressured. Our job is not to pressure people into doing anything. That's icky, and they watch for that. So, and just remember, every piece of intel is a seed. You never know when it's going to bloom in your next client, reorder, or of course, your loyal fan. So that's the end.
And if you did the live telling your why, I got 2 messages. I did mine today and I had nothing wrote down. I was literally standing in my bathroom getting ready to do my skincare. I was like, I don't have time. I got to do my live. But I did. I shared my why and it got me 2 personal messages. I talked about the opportunity. I talked about what I liked. I talked about, like, I did it all, like in everything in there. And it's a great way to get conversation started. Even if they just hit the like button or something and you see who it is, it gives you a little open door to pop in and say, thank you for liking my post. I was nervous and I was just kind of wanting to just share my Abby story. So I want to thank you for, at least watching it or something. Those are little opportunities to open that door too. They don't have to comment on your post for you to message them.
I love that approach that you just did, because sometimes I feel like it's cringy when someone says, thanks for liking my post. Are you interested in this or whatever? I'm like, no, but you're like, hey, thanks for liking my post. I
Yeah,
was
just
really
keeping
nervous.
it just very natural, nothing to it. If it goes somewhere, it does, but at least you got in that inbox.
Yeah. Like I got like 0 responses on mine. I was like, what?
Yet, there's still
I
time.
didn't get any comments. That's what I'm saying. If you
Mhm.
see that people watched it
Okay.
or something, you can say
Mhm.
thank you for watching my live. I'm always nervous to do these things, but I just
Mhm.
wanted to share my story, and I saw that you watched. Thank you for stopping by or something like that.
Got- Gotcha.
Yeah. I do. I love that. Oh, Montana, I see your post with your fun little pictures. Okay. Yes, I love that idea. And oh, someone just said, I love the big smile you have right now. I've already tried to recruit her. And she was still brave enough to post. Um, but yeah, thank you, Janet. That's a really, really good tip. I can't even see where mine is now. I don't know. But love it. So awesome. Anyone else have any last minute tips? I have like 2 minutes. Oh, I have 10 comments. I have a laugh. Who's laughing at me?
They
Oh,
probably just hit the wrong emoji.
no,
Um,
Mary Ann did. Mary Ann Shekel. Oh yeah, she was watching live, and her and I got really well. Okay, she knows my life story from conference after the dance when we all went to the bar area. They made strong drinks. That was bad. Oh, and they just didn't take our drink tickets. They just kept giving us free drinks.
Right? It was Gregory.
I had the lady. She liked me.
mhm.
Oh,
Gregory
so
wasn't taking a ticket one.
mm, I've really got to remember to not do that next time.
It was fun.
It was so
It
much
was
fun.
fun.
That's all that matters.
It's fun to just let your hair down a little bit and just enjoy each other's
It is.
company and the music and all that fun stuff. So,
It is.
all right. Yep. So, follow up on your, yeah, actually, I have some comments. So, follow up with them already, guys. And
Mhm.
that's a wrap. Thank you. I look
All right,
Thank
guys.
you.
I'm so glad I could
Thank
join y'all
you.
tonight.
I am.
Yes, we
And
are
don't,
too.
yay, I hope you got a little bit, even just one little nugget is worth it.
I
And then
did. I did.
good, yay. And then don't forget about the fall frenzy. That's happening now. That's with follow-ups.
Yes.
Oh, happy birthday, Vicki. I'm sorry. I felt like that was days ago.
Happy birthday,
That's
Vicki.
today.
I know. It's I guess.
61 years young.
Right.
Oh,
Happy
wow.
You
birthday.
look amazing.
Yep. And
Well,
your
Mhm.
thank
live,
you.
yeah, you really
Yes,
did.
you do.
And your live was really good, and I know you were
Oh,
really
thanks.
stepping out. And Jenna, I
Thanks.
loved your live as well. It was good. I got, I caught Christy. Janet, I don't know why I didn't go back and watch yours, so I will do that right now.
Do we have until midnight to do this or what? Because that was exactly what I was working on when this meeting started.
I
For the
said,
last weeks, is it until midnight or?
well, I said till now when the next meeting
Okay.
started, but
Gotcha.
I am a
Go do it
sucker.
anyway.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm going to do it either way. I was just wondering if it was still going to be there. So, but it's cool if it's not. I didn't meet the meeting that or the deadline, and that's okay.
Well, I'm a sucker at holding true to deadlines. If
That's
you
fine.
guys want to go live tonight, why not?
I'm going to do it regardless.
Janet's like, Anita.
Hush.
I'm a pushover.
Don't be a
Yeah,
pushover. It's okay.
yes. It's only for those that are live on this call.
There you go.
There you go. That's the perk of
So,
being live. So Montana, you can still go live. Tina, you can go live.
A and
Paige
Paige.
can go
Mhm.
live. Yep. Vicky
Come on,
Costa.
Paige. Paige, I've seen you live before. You can do it.
Yeah. So if you filled out the form, you can go back and edit the form. It emails you a copy or just fill it out again. But Jenna, I think I already marked yes for yours. But Janet, I already went in and marked yes for yours that you went live.
I
So
got a cell today, a new cell today. That counts for something too, right? There's something about that.
yeah, that's on the follow-up frenzy one.
Okay.
So yeah,
Good.
definitely you guys try to keep that you can edit the form, keep that email handy because that would be best if you go in and edit it because otherwise I just have multiple entries. So yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Love every minute of it. Thanks, you guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys. See you.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Anita.
You're welcome.